Hey guys, next to Apple World here, and today guys, we're going to be taking a look at this iPhone 5 16 gig that is still running iOS 6. The iPhone 5 shipped in 2012. It has an Apple A6 processor running at 1.3 gigahertz. It came in 16, 32, and 64 gigs of storage. It came in black and slate or white and silver. I personally have the black and slate. It has 1 gig of RAM, which was doubled over the iPhone 4S, and it was the first phone to feature a 4-inch Retina display. So I got this phone for $46 on eBay. It was a really great deal. Well, one, because it was an auction, and I won the auction. So first, we're going to boot it up into iOS 6 and see how long it takes. As you can see, the old school classic Apple logo. We all miss it. Hopefully it could make a reappearance in a newer version of iOS one day, but it should be booting up any second. And as you can see, it boots up extremely fast on iOS 6. I've never seen an iPhone this quick, in my opinion. I think this is the fastest iPhone I've ever seen. So let's go into settings to confirm that I am on iOS 6. As you can see, we are on iOS 6.1.4, and it is a 16 gigabyte iPhone. And as you can see, I'm not connected to Wi-Fi because I want to keep it completely stock, and I don't have any apps, and I just don't want it to download the iOS 8. So let's just give you a quick run through of all the apps, and I'll show you how quick it is. So first, we'll start off with camera. As you can see, it opens the camera extremely fast. We'll switch over to video. And as you can see, those classic camera blades. This was, in my opinion, such a great camera app. Very speedy. Looked really cool with those retro camera blades. And overall, just a great app. And the iPhone 5 did have panorama. As you can see, it's kind of hidden away. But the iPhone 4S also has panorama. So that's the camera app. Let's go home. Let's go into photos. As you can see, extremely fast. It just opens apps and closes apps super quickly, and it's just very fluid with those old animations. Let's go into music. Instant, it opens it. We don't see this today. This is just a beautiful OS, and it's so refined compared to iOS 11, which is just a complete mess. So you can see the phone app is instantly ready, and you can start dialing numbers. As you can see, Newsstand is still here, and the funny thing is the store button is still there, and you can actually click it. We'll go into clock. As you can see, instantly opens, and the old classic clock app and your old timer. This gives me throwbacks to when I got my first iPod Touch, and it came on iOS 5, and I remember that camera app. Clock app. Brings back a lot of memories. We'll go into maps. As you can see, it's not loading because I'm not connected to the internet, but loads extremely quickly. And as you can see, the old paper animation thing where you can swipe up and report a problem, drop a pin, print, show traffic, standard, hybrid, and satellite views. Let's go into messages. Messages it looks so great. And as you can see, the keyboard has no lag whatsoever. And it's just overall a great messaging app. And it still works today, which is great. Let's go into videos. As you can see, instantly opens. No loading or anything. Let's go into notes. As you can see, the old notes app and the old font. Looks much better than the new one that was released in iOS 7 and above. Let's go into the calculator, the old classic calculator. Let's just do a calculation. Really great calculator app. And the old notification center. This was my favorite because you would have things kind of like panning by, and it looked really cool. Like it had a Gene board effect. And you could add like a Twitter widget. If you downloaded Twitter, it would be tap to tweet. And I'm pretty sure there was a Facebook one. And we can go into mail, as you can see. It's iCloud, Microsoft, Gmail, Yahoo, AOL, and Hotmail. And let's take a look at the old app switcher. This is really cool. My favorite thing was this kind of little mini control center that controlled your orientation lock or mute switch. You had the quick access to the music app. You could control your music here. But one thing I don't miss about iOS 6 is how much harder it was to close apps. You had to hold it, wait for this red thing to come, and then you had to tap. It was a major hassle, but they've later fixed that in newer versions of iOS. And let's take a look at the old lock screen. As you can see, the old slide to unlock. Whoops, just unlocked it. The old time, the old camera grabber. We all miss it. I miss it. And I'm so happy. This is an iPhone I've been wanting for such a long time, and I couldn't believe it that I got one for $46. That's just a steal of a deal. Well, that has been my review of my iPhone 5 that is still running iOS 6. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Links in the description below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.